Hey folks, this is Vincent Natalie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Dr. Finn's book of solo strategy and word games. So, this is a quick unboxing slash overview. I don't know if you can unbox a book, but that's what we're going to try and do today. So, about a couple of months ago, back in March or April of 2025, I got an email from Dr. Finn's Games and asked me, hey, would you like a demo book? I'm like, sure, what's this demo book all about? What's going on? Well, according to the developer, via the email that I got, he's no longer producing board games. He has a couple of board games out there, more than a couple, but he's no longer producing them for various reasons. But instead, he's going to work on game books from here on out, okay? So he sent me a demo book. I just got it in the mail today, which is nice. And this was actually part of a Kickstarter campaign that was back in March or April and was successfully funded. And again, people should have gotten them in June of 2025, and I got mine today. So that's really cool. Now, this is a solo book, but that doesn't mean that you can't work on it together, I'm assuming. And we're here to quickly take a look at it and see what it's all about. Now, I don't know if you can buy this game after the fact, like in a retail store, or if this was like a Kickstarter exclusive. So I emailed the developer back, and I'm waiting to hear back on that. So if I get a response, I will put that in the description / comments below. All right, let's go ahead and open this up and see what it's about. Idly is here across the table to help me because I've got one hand here. Okay, so yeah, about the author. I'm not going to read all of this off to you, but you can see that he has previously worked on various games. Biblios, which is no longer in print. I have that downstairs. Cities. He made a lot of games that I like. So yeah, there's some QR codes and different things like that. Review pages. So he may be making multiplayer books in the future. This is, again, a solo book, but he may be making multiplayer ones. How to use this book. Alright, so this book includes 8 different games with 8 identical copies of each game sheet. Each game is played on one sheet, thus you can play each game 8 times as a solo player. You can keep track and judge your scores using the total score chart on the next page. I don't see why you couldn't make copies of these as well if you want to play more. Required materials. To play the game in this book, you will need up to 4 dice and a pencil or pen. If you don't have dice, you can use my easy-to-use online dice simulator there's the URL right there, and there's the URL code over there. Multiplayer. These games were designed specifically as solo games. However, you can play all of them with the exception of Cosmic Run Mission 1 with multiple players to see who does the best. Okay. Or again, if you want to play co-op and share the dice, whatever you want to do, I don't care. It's up to you. So yeah, there's some rules regarding that. And hey, you want more? Sign up to the newsletter website. Okay, so here's the total score chart. So this is going to track your scores across. Again, there are 8 sheets for each of the 8 games in here, which is nice. So the games included are Cosmic Run Mission 1, Pen Pals, Word Wrap, My Perfect City, Leftover Letters, there we go. The Little Flower Shop Open for Business, and Spell It Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, Crunch the Numbers, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure Crunch the Numbers is actually the name of the game. So Little Flower Shop is a game that we have downstairs, and that Cosmic Run is another one. So like I guess he's creating some of these games like, you know, as one-offs from his previous board games, which is kind of cool to see.
This is word games and strategy games. Strategy and word. Okay, so yeah. I thought it was solely word games.
Yeah, well, I mean, Spell It Out, obviously word game. Yeah. Word Wrap. But Cosmic Run was more of like a dice game. So let's just take a quick look. Table of contents here.
Cool.
Okay. And so we got probably a couple of pages of rules here. So yeah, game overview for Cosmic Run. We're not going to go over all of these, but this is just a quick sample for you. The game requires 4 dice and consists of alternating turns between you and the alien who are racing to planets. The game ends when all planets have been reached. The player takes the first turn, alien goes second, and then there's some rules regarding what the player does and how turns typically play out. And there's a couple more pages, ally powers, moving ships around, there's sort of special circumstances, alien turn. So it's a solo game against some kind of AI alien bot. And then there's game ending stuff there. And then we've got our sheets that we'll be working in. And again, I suppose you could tear this out and make copies of it if you want to play more than 8 times, which is, nice. So I would say save 1 sheet of each game, and that way you can make photocopies of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there should be 8 here.
Oh wow, yeah, there's a bunch of copies of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, and then this is another game here probably. Can you move back 1 page?
Yeah. They're very
Pen pals.
Heavy.
Yeah, heavy pages. Yeah, very thick. Yeah. Yeah, pen pals. There's another one. So it looks like some kind of fence, water buckets. Okay. And the sheets for that. Okay. And then moving on to word wrap. There's word games here for you.
Oh, that's my favorite.
It's kind of like Boggle, I guess, but with Tetramino pieces and stuff.
Yes.
Again, I don't know exactly how this works yet. This is more of like a quick overview, and these are the sheets. Yep.
Yeah.
And they're single-sided to prevent bleed through, which is, I think, was listed in there.
Mm-hmm.
These sheets are one-sided.
Yeah.
My Perfect City. Yeah, it's essentially a book of roll and writes is what this is. It's
roll and writes. Yeah.
That's 8 roll and write games. Leftover letters.
That's my other favorite.
Yeah, you love your word games. There's the sheet for that.
Which is weird because I wasn't really too fond of Scrabble.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Scrabble was okay.
Too limiting for you?
I don't know what it was. I guess I didn't like the placement. So hopefully that's not like Scrabble.
There's a game in there somewhere. That's the Little Flower Shop Open for Business.
Oh, this one's your favorite.
I don't know if it's my favorite or not. I haven't played it. But yeah, I mean, I have the board game downstairs. I was sent a press copy of that a while ago. Yeah.
I just saw the word shop and I'm like, he loves
Well, I like shops. Yeah. Any chance I get to run a shop. Can you?
Yeah, I'll try.
Thank you. My fat one hand there cannot turn pages very well. Okay. Spell it out. Another one of your favorite games.
Yes.
She's always constantly testing. Like, I feel like I'm back in the 3rd grade. I say a word and she's like, "Oh, spell it." And then I hate it.
Don't tell them our little secret.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then that should be it, unless there's another one back here. Oh yeah, there's more.
Wow.
Like, again, 8 games, and then I think 8 pages of. Yeah, there we go.
Almost. Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3,
punches.
numbers 5, 6. Shh. Making fun of me again. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, like you said, we can like make copies and play this multiple times, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything on the back? Like any epilogue crap? No. Okay. Thanks for playing. Amazon review. So I guess there's a QR code for Amazon review page. I don't know if it's for this particular book. Please leave, if you enjoyed the book, please leave a review on Amazon. And so I'm guessing at some point this will be on Amazon. And I did get this from Amazon today unexpectedly. So I couldn't find the Amazon page. Maybe it's not live yet. So when I get that, I will add a link in the description for you folks. But there you go. It was a quick look at Dr. Finn's book of solo strategy and word games. Again, this is probably the first of many. He's released a lot of board games, but again, is moving over to the book side of things now. And again, in the email I got, I believe it said that he was also working on multiplayer games in the future in book format.
Cool.
Looking forward to seeing those. This is Vincent Lee. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.